Good evening, Jayalakshmi ma'am. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. This
Yes,
is
sir.
Sujit here.
Yeah, hi, Sujit. Happy
Thanks
evening.
for joining, ma'am.
It's my pleasure entirely. Thank you so much for you and your college for trusting my skills and giving this wonderful opportunity to meet up all the young rock stars.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We'll just start within a couple of minutes.
All right, not an issue.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Good evening to participants. We shall start the evening now. First of all, thank you so very much for each and every participants or online for joining the event today. It gives us immense pleasure in organizing this event on behalf of our college under our Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. It is indeed my pleasure in inviting the guest of the day, JAYA COPPISETTY. Welcome you, ma'am. Thank you so very much for joining us today. It is wonderful meeting you online, and this is very first time I'm meeting you. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, first of all. And I would just like to tell a few words about you with your permission. Fine. Students, Jayalakshmi Copacity comes with more than 27 years of experience in varied fields of HR and people development. She has headed the HR function for many years. She found her true calling in people development 12 years ago. And she specializes in various training modules like effective communication skills, team building, situational leadership, conflict management, interpersonal skills, stress management, business etiquettes, and so long. You have almost the most interpersonal skills having in her itself. And she has also been associated with some of the best names in the corporate world, supporting them on their talent development needs. And her philanthropic interests have got Jaya to serve larger humanity through Ramakrishna Mutt for more than a decade. And she has been extending her expertise in training and counseling people from diverse domains. She is also regular at many popular TV channels as a guest speaker on psychology, personality development, interview skills training, coaching, and so on. It is indeed in happy having you as a guest of the day today, ma'am. Over to you.
Yeah. Om Gurupya Namaha. A very happy evening and namaskaras to one and all who is attending the session. And first, allow me to thank SRM Valliammai Engineering College, Department of EEE, for inviting me as a guest speaker for today's session. And indeed, it's my pleasure and a blessing to be here and meet up all the young rock stars like you today. I'm very happy to share my part of knowledge to all of you. And in fact, I love talking to students most of the time. I've been serving students from past 18 long years, and all my students are across the globe. I can proudly say that. So I really should thank Sujit for inviting me, and also the management of SRM Valliammai Engineering College, and even Padmanabh Ayappan sir and all the other team members. My special thanks to all of you, sir, for giving this wonderful and blessed opportunity. And now, I just would like to go ahead by talking to all the youngsters. Today's session will be a bit of, mind provoking, because being a psychologist, for sure, I have to talk like this with all the youngsters. I trust you'll agree with me and allow me to do that, because this C-19 pandemic have put all of us into some laziness. So I would want to tell, fundamentals. We are not able to remembering. We are not able to remember the fundamentals. Life is very short, and knowing the fundamentals that work for us will help us eliminate the guesswork of how to be productive and achieve the things that we want in our life. That's very important. Fundamentals are our foundation, our friends, and you can use them to achieve great things. And unfortunately, what is happening is we are forgetting our important fundamentals in our life. Not only you children, most of the students across the globe has the same problem. And with this problem added to the issue, adding the fuel to the fire, this C-19 pandemic also has put us into more laziness. So we need to leave that laziness, come out of it, and we should remember all the fundamentals what we have to follow. Not only you children, even me, even we have become little lazy. I need to honestly accept before you, because every day sitting at home taking online sessions, rest of the day we are just feeling little lazy. Otherwise, going to the college, working from morning to evening, meeting up students like you, that energy is entirely different. But these days, from past 1.5 years, most of us are around these four walls because of these COVID issues, and we are literally scared to go out. So obviously, today, because of that, I would like to talk about fundamentals of life, where we all have to understand, which will take us to the greater heights if we can really follow about this, right? When I talk about fundamentals, let me tell you, we all have learned ABCD alphabets: A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog, like that, when we were in our school days, right? So right now, when I talk about fundamentals, let us also learn today's life skills of ABCDs. What are really important for our life skills? Those are also called as ABCDs. I'll slowly expand and tell you all the ABCDs till F. Don't worry, I'll not go from A to Z, but at least A, B, C, D, E, F. Till that, I'll be explaining you all students, which you have to remember lifetime. And these ABCD life skills will take you to the greater heights for sure, because I follow that, and most of the people always follow that. I also will explain you why we need to follow these, and if we follow these, what will happen. If we don't follow these, what will happen. What is actually success and purpose also, we will just talk today, right? When I talk about A for apple, we have learned in the academics, and I would request all the students, be very active. Let this be an interactive session. If Sujit, can we allow people to unmute and talk if I ask them a question, Sujit?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can.
I think it will be a little interactive session. I think
Sure, sure.
students also will enjoy. Thank you very much, Sujit. Right. So students, what I mean to say is if I ask you a question, though it is wrong or right, whatever the answer comes to your mind, you can just answer. Otherwise, at least put it in a chat box. I can even check the chat box. If you don't want to talk also, no matter, but at least put it in the chat box. I can check the chat box, not an issue. Okay, so now when I talk about life skills ABCDs, in the academics, we have learned life skills ABCDs, A for apple, right? So in life skills, can you guess what exactly is A stands for? Can you just type something or at least talk to me? Unmute yourself and talk to me and say that what comes to your mind when I talk about life skills ABCDs? Can anyone? Let this be an interactive session. Yeah, let's have a good friendly conversation, nothing other than this. No one is perfect. Anyone can type. A stands for what? Anyway, I'll anyway tell you, not an issue. And also don't get scared. It may be wrong or right, no worries. Anyone would like to tell me, or at least type in the chat box? I'll be more happy to see that. I've just opened the chat box also right now. Yeah, I didn't get any answer. Okay, right. Not an issue. I'll not waste time because time is very short. We have got 45 minutes to 50 minutes, right? I'll talk for some time, then I'll take some questions from you also in the end if you're really interested, right? So in academics, we have studied A as an apple, but in life skills, A stands for attitude. What is our attitude towards ourselves, towards our parents, towards our teachers, towards the society? How are we? Are we good in our attitude? What is happening to our attitude? Even so many times, being a psychologist, I keep getting so many issues in my college as well. Parents keep coming and talking to me and say that, ma'am, my children are not listening to me. They are not obeying us. They even react whatever we say. They don't understand the value of studies. They don't understand the value of life. They don't understand how they'll be going ahead without any education or maybe a little bit of attitude, whatever it is. So I have many complaints I'm getting. So in that, I'm just requesting all the youngsters here today who are attending this session that let us understand what is the value of our life, how we need to talk with our parents, with our professors, with our friends. This is very important. So this with this attitude, if we put one many people think that with 98, 99% of marks, I would be getting a job. No, children. If you have at least little less in percentage but very good in attitude, for sure you'll be getting a job. Why? Because the moment you enter into the interview cabin, the first thing what they observe is the way you walk, the way you talk, and the way you present yourself. At the same time, even when you go to your schools or colleges, wherever it is, the way you talk, the way you present yourself, the way you respect your teachers, very important. So I'm talking about fundamentals. That is why I named it as fundamentals of life. Right? So please understand. I know you're all youngsters, young blood. You get angry very fast. But we need to understand how you have to be. I'll let you know in a B also, right? So the first thing is attitude. Am I good in my attitude? Yes, go ahead. No, I have to little bit change my attitude. Completely concentrate on changing your attitude. And these type of sessions, let me tell you, this is not only for the information, children. A click of a button today, you get all the information. But these sessions are for transformations. Not only the information, but I would want you to give it a thought after the session. Have a pen and paper handy with you. I would request that. Write all the points, whichever the point you like, and give it a thought. What has happened in the session? Why madam told like this? What is happening to me? What is my attitude? It is good, go ahead. If it is not good, put it on a paper. Yes, from today onwards, I'll think about myself, my attitude, I'll mend it. I'll not get angry very fast. I'll not feel depressed. I'll not feel stressed out. I'll not feel lazy. So all these things, you need to put it on a paper and work on it. For sure it will be working on you and you work wonders after that, right? So number one is attitude. Coming to B, life skills, ABCDs, right? In academics, we have studied B as a ball, right? So in life skills, B stands for what? Any guesses? Any answers, please? I would want you to talk to me, please. I really love talking to you children. At least type something in the chat box. B stands for what? Anything, whatever comes to your mind. There's nothing wrong. Let this be an interactive session, nothing other than this. It's a friendly motivational talk we are having. There are no marks or no one is going to judge you children. Talk to me. No? Okay. So B stands for balancing of emotions. In life skills, B stands for balancing of emotions. Balancing of emotions means what? All of a sudden, you get angry. If someone discusses something at home or outside, if someone is discussing, no, you don't like that. So what happens? The discussion will become an argument. Why this argument is happening? Why are we arguing? Why can't you sit and discuss? Because you're all youngsters, you get angry very fast, right? And you take hasty decisions in that anger. So we need to balance our emotions. How we got to do this? Everyone tells us, ma'am, we need to balance our emotions and we should not get angry. But how? Let me tell you how. For example, you're having a discussion somewhere where you didn't like the discussion and that discussion had become an argument, right? When this argument is going on, if you think that you want to balance your emotions, please leave that place for 5-10 minutes and go into the kitchen. Because this is pandemic, I can't tell you to go out, right? Go to the kitchen, fetch a glass of water or brew some coffee for yourself or make a cup of tea. Have that, sit on this table and just sip by sip having that coffee or tea or maybe a glass of water. Just keep thinking, what has happened there? Why am I getting angry? Why am I reacting rather than discussing or responding? So just think over it. Is it my mistake or is it others' mistake? Just think on it. Give it a thought. After the thought process, when you complete your cup of tea, coffee or a glass of water, then you go there to that place. Sit and discuss with the people there. You know what happens when you are angry, you react. When you react, that will become an argument. But when you leave that place that you think that you're getting angry, that you may lose your words, immediately leave that place and go inside. After 5-10 minutes, come back and see the difference. Then what happens? You're giving a thought process, right? This thought process will make you understand how you need to be very calm and not to react but to respond. Slowly what happens? Go there, sit with them and listen to them. If that is your mistake, then obviously tell them, I'm very sorry, I have reacted and this is what has happened. Just explain them. For example, you're talking to your parents or maybe your friends or at times in the college with your professors or maybe in your college with other people whom you have to deal with. Sit with them and discuss with them. Discussion means you're responding. If you respond, that's a discussion. If you react, what happens? That will lead to an argument. So understand this. So this is how you need to control your emotions. This is one when you get angry. Sometimes what happens is when you're very happy, you're successful in your exams, you got at least 98-99%. You're very happy. Your father bought you something, some gift, maybe mother gave you some gift. You're very happy. Even in that happiness, don't make any promises. While you're very happy, what happens is you make many promises where you'll not be successful in fulfilling those promises. Even at that time, completely enjoy that success than making promises. Enjoy that success a couple of days, 1 day, 2 days. After that, sit with your people and tell them what you want to do. Then at the same time. Why? Because with lot of happiness, we make so many promises, but we break them very fast. So never do that. So this is what is called balancing of emotions. When you're angry, you need to apply what I said. When you're very happy also, enjoy the success for a couple of days. Then go and talk to the people what you want to do after your successful attempt in your school or college. All right, this is a B. Next, coming to the C. Okay, life skills of ABCDs. A is attitude, B is for balancing of emotions. C stands for what? In academics, C stands for C as in? Very good. Thank you very much for your answers. Ranjani Nagaraj, thank you so much. I'm so happy. It's courage. C stands for courage. Excellent. Next is Vishnu Pradap. C stands for communication to others. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, both of you, for answering. I would love if you guys can talk to me. I'm so happy. So C stands for communication. Here I want to tell, but what Ranjani Nagarajan said also is correct. When we have the best communication, courage comes up, confidence comes up. Excellent answers. I'm very happy. Superb. But here in academics, in life skills, what happens is C stands for communication. Other than communication, C stands for so many things. Courage, confidence, commitment, contribution. All these comes. But here, when you are a student, I would want to tell you communication. C stands for communication. Because wherever you go, today, universal language is English. It is not our mother tongue. We have to have the 20, this English language is commanding this world. 26 alphabets are ruling this world today. So talk in English. It's not your mother tongue. Mother tongue always is there in the blood, children. You go to US for 10 years, come back, and you'll start talking in your mother tongue. Isn't it? You don't call hi mom, hi pop, hi bro. Isn't it? You automatically talk in your mother tongue. Why? Because it is in the blood. Mother tongue always will be in the blood, children. But other tongue is not in our blood and we forget. Obviously, we need to keep in touch with other tongue. Mother tongue is there, it will not go. But other tongue we need to keep in touch. So keep talking in English. Because wherever you go, interviews are in English. Your academics are in English. And whichever the country you go, if you suppose if you go to Russia for some other work, you don't know how to speak in Russian language, but they don't know your mother tongue. So which language we converse with? We converse with them in English. So wherever go to Spain, you don't know Spanish, they don't know your mother tongue. English is the right way where you have to communicate. In India also, go to some other place. Go to Maharashtra, we don't know Marathi. They can't understand our mother tongue. So obviously we will converse with them in English. So communication, the way you progress, improve your communication, that will put you into the best position, best jobs, and you will enjoy that success. So please understand, from today, stop talking in your mother tongue. Try talking in English only English, till you complete your graduation and come to one position in other MNC. Please understand, because today when we are calling up for campus interviews, you know what is happening? It's a heavy percentage that people are getting declined because of their communication. Because there is no good communication, no confidence level. Because your mother tongue is not used. We are not native speakers of English. But thank God British, unfortunately or fortunately, ruled us and went. So English has become a compulsory language to us. And of course, hats off to us as Indians that we write English, read English, speak English, understand English. But we have to get grip on it. So C stands for communication. Wherever you go, from today, only English. Try to forget your mother tongue for a few years, at least till you go ahead with your job. Okay, for a few years. I respect our mother tongue. Whatever be your mother tongue, I respect it 100%. Even I am also a person from a different mother tongue. But I respect your mother tongue and my mother tongue. It's nothing like that. But what is very important for today, when you have to go ahead and progress in your education and in your career, English is ruling this world, children. So try to understand. So life skills ABCDs. C is for communication. Coming to D. When I talk about D, in academics, D stands for dog, but in life skills, yeah, someone wrote. Thank you so much, children. I'm very happy looking at you. Rakshaya, decision making. Okay. Vishnu Pradap, D stands for discipline, ma'am. Excellent. Thank you so much. Dedication. Excellent. Yeah, decision making, this dedication is very important. But here in life skills, being students, talking to students, I would mention it as discipline. This one word students will never like. I don't know why. When we talk about discipline, they don't like discipline at all. But today, this is what is very much needed from you, from me, for everyone. So what I mean to say is life skills D stands for discipline. Discipline, when I talk about discipline, there are many things to talk about. When I talk to students, there are so many complaints from parents. When they come to our college, they keep telling me, ma'am, children are latching onto the cells. Ma'am, they're very lazy. They procrastinate, they don't have food on time. They don't sleep on time. And, there is no proper communication with us. Our children are very busy talking to their friends, latching onto the cells and, latching onto the YouTube. So many complaints. There is a big list if I read it on. No, they're not organized. They're not taking self care. They're not hygiene. They're not even showering, taking their bath every day. The big list of complaints are there. They're not respecting elders. They're bunking the classes, online classes also they're not attending. And few things, if I name it, I don't know. Yes, I have to, definitely. There are so many love affairs going on with my children. Not only one. So addictions are there. Some few addictions, which I will not name it here. Addictions when you can understand. You're having a bit of addictions. Maybe it may be a PUBG, or it may be a different videos where you keep watching, which are not really important. All these things, low percentage. They get low percentage of marks, and they sometimes lie to us. And they have a very bad friend circle. They are going late night outings sometimes. They're into this little bit of cyber crime sometimes, FB, all these things. They're into FB, they're into Instagram, they're into WhatsApp. Use them. I respect your interest, but there should be a limit for the usage of these things. So many complaints are coming. Cyber crime, I should tell you. What is happening with girls and boys? You need to take care of yourselves, children. Very, very important. I've been dealing with so many cyber crimes, which are so pathetic to listen. If parents will come to know, definitely they can't digest. And lack of patience. There's a lot of won't power than willpower. I won't do, I can't do. You should have I will do, I can do, and I should do, I must do because this is my life. That type of, self drive need to come to you, children, which is very important because these are the complaints from the parents which I'm hearing about it. That is why I call it as discipline. Our friend circle should be very good. We call it as satsang. You need to be in satsang. To whom are you talking every day? What are you watching every day? What is your environment? You need to understand, which is very, very, very important these days. And even Facebook. We have 500 friends on Facebook, which is a faceless book. At least face to face, 5 friends are enough, children. That Facebook, you don't know who's there at the other side, a girl or a boy. That is why I call it as faceless book. Try to understand this. I don't say no to this. I don't say not to watch, but have some timetable. 5-10 minutes I'll watch. I'll be in Facebook on Facebook. I'll be in WhatsApp for 5-10 minutes. Instagram, I'll be in the Instagram for at least half an hour today. So have the timetable. I don't say no. Even playing some PUBG, something you guys keep playing, right? Put it on a timetable. PUBG I'll play for 45 minutes every day. Okay, with this timetable, you'll achieve something really great. That is what is important. What time are you sleeping? Your conscious knows. Someone is telling today also, early morning 11 o'clock, my mother is so mad, she'll wake me up. Early morning 11 o'clock? Then what is 6 o'clock? Is that midnight to you, children? What is happening? What time are you sleeping? Can anyone type what time are you sleeping honestly, if you don't mind? I don't mind anything. I would want you to interact with me. What time are you sleeping and what time are you getting up? Can you just type? about your timing, sleep time, and waking up time. I'll tell you, there need to be a circadian rhythm. Check in the Google what exactly is circadian rhythm. It shows the timing of your waking up time, sleep time, having your breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time. You know, this is what is important. Can anyone type? Acha, you don't want to type? Okay, no issues. Your conscious knows what time are you sleeping, what time are you getting up, what time are you eating your food. That is why I call this as discipline. These are minimum fundamentals of life, children. We are forgetting them. We are neglecting them. We are ignoring them. That is the pain of today's parents. Yeah, someone typed. 11:30 sleeping, ma'am. 9 o'clock getting up, ma'am. I appreciate your honesty, Vishnu. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate and I respect. But I'll tell you, maximum 10:30 you got to sleep. And you got to get up by at least 6:30. I don't say 4 o'clock you need to get up like us. 6:30 is an idle time. You have to get up. 10:30, 9:30, 10 actually you got to sleep. By 10 o'clock you got to sleep. And 6 o'clock you got to get up. Half an hour cushion, no issues. But if you don't follow this, next coming down the line of 5-10 years, you cannot sleep properly, you cannot eat properly, the digestive system will be different, because you're making your, this is a beautiful software. You know what happens if something happens to the computer, antivirus dalne ke baad mein, what happens, virus will go. But for our system, no antivirus, children. If something happens, some virus. Today we know how COVID is really affecting all of us. So please understand, follow the circadian rhythm, timely eat your food, how much ever you want. Eat timely food. Parents are really waiting for you to at least have your food timely. How many years you'll be latching on to your parents? Tell me, children, honestly. When I talk about discipline, I talk little more. How many years you'll be with your parents? Few years. After your education, you got to leave them and go wherever you get your job opportunities, right? So for these few years, can't you just spend some time with your parents, eating along with them, talking to them, latching on to them, loving them, caring them, sharing with them? It's my minimum request being a psychologist. Why? Because I keep getting so many cases. Parents will come and they cry. Ma'am, in fact, we want to have some lunch or dinner with our children today because C-19 pandemic. No classes are happening offline. All are online and children are not coming and eating with us. Ma'am, please tell them. So many children, so many parents I'm counseling online. So like this, I'm also requesting all of you. There's nothing wrong me requesting you, right? Only few years you'll be spending some time with your parents. Let me tell you, the parents love. I mean, they've been slogging out, putting their life at stake. They're going out and earning and giving you all the comforts to sit at home and listen to the online sessions and, progress yourself. But your parents are slogging out somewhere. You don't know whether they ate on time or not, but they still work and give all the comforts to you. Let me tell you one small example of parents' love before going to E and F, right? You know, one of the best couple who are blessed with one daughter and one son. They were given all the comforts, all the luxuries, and they have come up in life and they're settled. They're educated, they got good jobs, they are married and they're settled. That day, this brother and sister were fighting to take care of their parents. This is a real incident, what has happened a few years back, which I really came to know. They're fighting that I'll not take care of mom, you have to take care. I will not take care of mom, you have to take care of dad. So after that, what happened? These parents were thinking, what is this fighting happening? Then one day, this brother and sister both thought that we will take these parents and leave somewhere else in the forest. We'll not take care of them because it's a big burden. Taking care of my own family is becoming a big deal these days. So how can I take my parents? How can I take care of my parents? So we'll go leave these parents in the forest and come back. Both the sister and brother planned. So both of them, they were just, sister is carrying mother and brother is carrying father. They were just going into the forest. What happened? They were just talking. Hey, my sister, what will happen if we go to the forest and leave these parents and come back? We will also miss our way out and we will get stuck in the forest. What happens? Then immediately sister says, don't worry, GPS is there. We can switch on the GPS and come back, but let us just get rid of our parents. They were just talking. After that, at last they went to the middle of the forest and they left parents there, and they were just switching on this GPS. Network, middle of the city only, sometimes it won't work. The middle of the forest, how can it will be helpful for them? Then they got stuck and they were scared. And brother and sister were talking how to go. This GPS is not working, network is not there in the forest. So how to go? Then immediately parents tapped them and said, my children, the moment you have started, you both were discussing how to go out of the forest after leaving us, and you will be missing the way. Again, you will get stuck. Some animal will come and eat. So me and your father have put all the leaves. While we are coming, we have plucked every leaf and we have put all the leaves. So you can see these leaves. Catch up this leaves way. And from catching up this way, you can go straight from where you have come and you will be safe. Don't worry. Don't worry about us, but you reach home safe. So this is what they said. Immediately, both the children got really tears in their eyes. They felt so bad. See, we are not thinking about our parents, but they are still thinking about us. Though we would want to leave them in the forest, but still they think about us. See, that is the unconditional love. Only parents will have this love. Try to understand. Then immediately they thought, we're very sorry. We would want to get rid of you, but you still love us. This is what is unconditional love, I believe. Now we will just take you back. They have taken the parents back and they have taken care of them. God bless both the parents and children. Why did I tell you the story? Parents are parents. That is an unconditional love. No one will have on this earth. So please take care of them. Anytime I keep telling all the youngsters these days, wherever I was called for a guest lecture, I keep telling all the students, please take care of your parents. Let your house have a room for your parents. If not the gods, we'll create one room for God, right? Puja room. No God will come and ask children whether you have constructed a God room or not, puja room for us or not. No God will come and ask. But make a room for your parents. Take care of them. No God will ask what prasad you are going to give us today. But take care of your parents and give them complete good food till the last breath, because we are from our parents' blood and flesh. This is my request, because I am seeing so many cases where children are not taking care of parents and parents are really into pain. I keep visiting old age homes. There I heard so many stories about the children. So please, it's my humble request to all the youngsters listening to me today. There is no need of puja room, but there should be a room for your parents. Let them be very happy. Take their blessings and go ahead in life. Even for exams, prepare well and see, don't go to 10 temples and break 10 coconuts, children. Prepare well, and your parents are your walking gods. Touch their feet and break these 2 coconuts. Our eyes are 2 coconuts. You know what happens? You'll become something great in your life. Practically, I have experienced, I'm telling you. Please understand this. No, God will ask you, come to my temple and break 10 coconuts with 10 rupees spending. No need. Our parents are walking gods. We need to absolutely touch their feet. Pray for them. Prepare well and go write your exams. I'm telling you, for sure you'll come up in your life in such a nice way. No one can stop you. So this is what I just wanted to tell you. Be disciplined. Till now you have enjoyed. From now you have to definitely put all your hard work with all your heart work. Hard work with heart work. You'll become something great in your life for sure. These few years, I think you're of 10th standard students. I don't know who all are here. For few years, 5, 6 years or 7 years of your education, what happens? I'll take it as 5 years, okay, roughly. 5 years, if you can put your hard work and work out and get good marks, good percentage, good education, This 5 years of your hard work will make your life set for 50 years, next coming 50 years. 5 years of hard work will give you a best life. Short-term pain, 5 years of short-term pain will give you a long-term gain. So put your 5 years of hard work. Your life is sorted for 50 years, children. Honestly, I don't know how far you're liking my session, but with a lot of personal experience in life, I'm explaining you all the things what are happening in and around, and which are the facts of life. So never get rid of your parents. Please take care of yourself, take care of your parents. Have absolute discipline life from now. Till now what has happened, leave it. From now, have that self-drive with best attitude, balancing of emotions, best communications that will give confidence and courage. D for discipline. Absolute discipline from now. The moment you start having this discipline, no one can stop you. Sky is your limit and you'll become a rock star. Take it from me. Next, coming to E. E stands for, in academics, E stands for elephant, right? But in life skills, E stands for what? Can anyone just type something? I'll be more happy reading out. Or you can even talk to me. Unmute and you can talk to me as well. Sujit has already given us the permission to talk. Let's have a conversation, children. Strike a conversation. I think 6:44 now. 1 or 2 minutes I'll speak and I'll definitely take your questions. Encouragement, energy. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Taruni and Vaishnavi. Thank you so much, Taruni and Vaishnavi, for your answers. I applaud you. Yes. E for encouragement, E for energy. But these are all very important. Encouragement is important. Energy is important. But along with this, absolutely, Vishnu has written my word. Education. You know, why am I talking about education right now? People think that having a backlog is a status these days. Recently, I was just talking to children and some other 2 children were talking aside and they were saying, hey, you know, thank God I have completed all my backlogs in my engineering college. Other boy was telling, hey, you don't have any backlog. I have 4 backlogs here. Immediately, my head turned that way and that boy vanished from there because they know I'll definitely call them and talk to them because I'm a counselor to all of them, right? 4 backlogs. Is that a status? I'm telling you, children, education is very important these days. When you have this education, the energy level comes up, encouragement comes up. You know, you could achieve anything and everything. Minimum basic foundation is our education. I'm not asking you to get 98 to 99%. I'm requesting you not to fail. I don't want any high percentages. At least minimum pass mark. This is the gift what you want, you have to give it your parents. This is minimum thing what parents expect. Then don't get emotion when I talk like this. Minimum thing, minimum courtesy as a child. Minimum responsibility, minimum fundamental that we need to pass our subjects. No backlogs, no failing in the subjects. 100% discipline, but 1 mark less also. Don't fail in the subject. I'm not asking 98, 99 percentages. If you get it, I'm happy. God bless you all. If you don't get it also, don't worry, but don't fail in the examination. Minimum responsibility right now being a student is to study well. If you can't fulfill your minimum responsibility, what will happen to your life, beta? So think about it. So E stands for education. Of course, Vaishnavi wrote emotion also. Yes, emotion also is very important. Balancing of emotions are important. That's what we've been talking. So education. Without any backlog, without any fail marks in the academics, go ahead and study. Your confidence will be different. Right? Coming to the last F. Last alphabet. Don't worry, I'll not go till Z. Last F. F stands for what? In academics, F stands for fan. But in life skills, can anyone type something? I'll be more happy. F stands for? Anyway, I'll tell you, but still, I would want you guys to type something. Are you really interested in this talk? Even that, put a word. I can also understand. I'll be more happy. Okay, I didn't get any responses. No issues. Time is running, so I'll complete this, right? F stands for focus. F stands for focus. Why focus? See, 1 year, complete year we study, or maybe 1 semester if we study, 3 hours of your focus in the examination will give the result. The same way, 4 years of your engineering studies, whatever you have been studying, 9, 10, 12, or whatever it is. This 4 years, after this you have to go for engineering, right? So 4 years of your engineering studies, what is happening is 4 minutes of your interview. If you can focus, you'll get the offer letter. So whatever you do from today, focus. 5 minutes if you study, focus and study. There's no need of 50 minutes of study without focus. There's no meaning at all. So have that focus. If you have that focus, it's a great blessing to have all these A, B, C, D, E, Fs in life. You know what happens if you have the best attitude, if you have emotionally balancing the emotions, and C for wonderful communication, D for discipline, and E for best education, F for focus. You know what happens? You'll become famous because you get the best jobs. You become something great. So this is what I just would like to tell. And the last one point is all these things what I've told you comes with the self-drive. If you have that self-drive that I need to become something great in my life, I have to achieve the best in my life. I want to live my life king size. I want to live my life queen size. When you have this in your mind, when you have the self-drive, no one can stop you, children. I think with this, I'll stop my session and I'll take some questions for 10 minutes. It's already 6:50 over here. So let me take some questions. If you have any questions, type it or at least unmute it and you can talk to me. I'm always here. Any questions? Have that. Life means, life is an acronym. I call it as any point of time. Life means learn, introspect, focus, and educate. L stands for learning. I stands for introspect. F stands for focus. E stands for educate. Life is an acronym, I call it as. When we can really understand this, we will achieve. I'm just talking because there are no questions. If you have any question, you have all rights to stop me and you can talk to me. Otherwise, at least type in the chat box. I can answer your questions. One saying I will tell you today to catch up for this session. Don't sit like a rock, but work like a clock. Write it down. Never sit like a rock, but work like a clock. Clock has no holidays. It will not stop, right? Same thing we have to understand. We should never sit like a rock, but if we work like a clock, we will achieve whatever we want and whatever is really important to you. So this is one caption, one saying you can pick up from this session today. Never sit like a rock, but work like a clock. Then whatever you would want to achieve, you can definitely achieve. You know why? Because today houses are becoming mini theaters. There are television sets in every room. Houses are becoming mini telephone booths. Everyone will have 1 or 2 cell phones. That is why what is happening? There is no movement properly. We are all becoming lazy. We take things easy and we are becoming crazy. So please understand, children. You should never have that lazy bum at all. We need to definitely work hard and we need to achieve something. But for all this, you need a lot of patience. Patience with family is love. Patience with others is respect. Patience with self is confidence. Patience with God is faith. So have tons and tons of patience. And with this patience, you can achieve anything. Any questions? I'm just waiting for your questions. That's why I'm just covering up this time, not to waste the time, because every minute counts over here. I'm just continuing only to make you occupied. Any questions? You can type, otherwise unmute and you can ask me. Sunday always is a holiday, but Monday, make it as a holy day. Many people think Sunday is a holiday, happy. Monday should be a holy day. V stands for ma'am. Vishnu, what did you ask? V stands for? I said only A, B, C, D, E, F, right? I didn't go till V. Vishnu, you can talk to me. You can unmute and talk to me, please. Vishnu Pradap. Yes, Vishnu. I only told you about A, B, C, D, E, F, right? V, I didn't talk about V at all. If you ask me, V is for victory. I can tell you that. V always is for victory. We need to be victorious, you know. How to start improving my communication skills? Ranjani Nagraj. Yeah. Communication skills is a good question, Ranjani. I should really appreciate you. See, communication, stop listening to your mother tongue music from today. Stop listening. Suppose, what is your mother tongue, Ranjani? Can you just type it? What is your mother tongue? How to start improving my communication skills? Ranjani Nagaraj. What is your mother tongue? Ranjani, can I have your answer, please? See, suppose any mother tongue. Stop listening to the music according to your mother tongue, but start listening music in English. Today, a click of a button, you get all the lyrics. Few good English music. Start listening to English music and start humming. Looking at the lyrics, start humming. How we will be doing with our own mother tongue music, right? We just keep humming. We will find the lyrics and we just keep humming, right? Keep humming. Catch hold of good English music, and even Google will give you the lyrics these days. So keep humming. That is one. Next, number 2, keep watching English movies. English movies means healthy English movies. Okay, underline this. Healthy English movies with subtitles. Initially follow with the subtitles. After a few days, remove the subtitles and keep following English movies. At least 1 or 2 English movies per week, or maybe 3, depending on your convenient time. Okay, start listening to English. Start watching English movies. Number 3, think in English and talk in English. This is the one of the best tip you have to implement it. What is happening is our mother tongue, we don't fumble, right? Why? Because we think in our mother tongue and we talk in our mother tongue. But English, what happens is we think in our mother tongue and we translate it and we talk in English. Isn't it? That is why while translating it will take little time and we fumble. However, we look up and we will get some words and we talk. But from today, if you want to really improve your English, talk in English continuously with everyone. Number 2, think in English and talk in English. Number 3, keep listening to English music with lyrics, keep humming. Number 4, keep watching English healthy movies with subtitles and remove the subtitles and keep watching. And number 5, always keep listening to audiobooks, English audiobooks. There are so many videos, very good, best speeches in English. You'll definitely improve your English. That is what I have done. Even my mother tongue is not English. And I don't know how to talk in English, at least a single sentence I can't speak. But this is what I have applied. Because my mentors told me, my gurus told me the same way. I've applied it today. I'm from a village. I don't know how to talk in English properly. But today I'm speaking in a manageable English only because of these type of practices. So I've practiced and I'm telling you the same to you guys. Okay. All the best, Ranjini. Thanks for the question. I trust I have answered you, right? Vishnu asked something. How to stop playing games, ma'am, for the addicts, ma'am? Okay. Vishnu, that is what I was telling. Anything any addictions has to be put up in a timetable. I don't ask you to stop playing games. Only thing is, have the timetable. For today, every day, 45 minutes, I will play this game. What happens is you will not get addicted because timetable is there. Slowly what happens, reduce the time. Today you will be playing for 45 minutes, tomorrow it will be for 40 minutes, and next day it will be for 30 minutes. Like that, reduce the timing. This addiction will definitely go, but have the timetable. If it doesn't go, no matter, but have the timetable. Half an hour you need to play, that's it. What is happening is, us together we are keeping on playing the video games. And parents are really sick out of this. They feel so bad about it. Ma'am, children are not listening to us. They're absolutely into this game. And they're not even bothering that we are coming home and we wanted to talk to them. No communication is happening between parents and children these days, and very unfortunate. That's what I said. Houses are becoming mini theaters, houses are becoming mini telephone booths. Everyone are having their own cell phones and every room has one television set today. So please understand, parents are always there to talk to you. Please talk to them. Addictions always have the timetable, even Facebook also. We will just go into the Facebook, we think 5 minutes we'll finish it, but 50 minutes it will eat up our time. But still we are in the Facebook and parents are waiting for your dinner or lunch. You'll say 5 minutes, mom, I'll come. 50 minutes done. You don't know 50 minutes is done, but they're waiting. So timetable it. If you have the timetable with you, you can fall into place, right? Any more questions? I think 2 more minutes. 7 o'clock, I think I need to stop this, right? It's 6:58 now. Any more questions I can answer? And stop complaining also. Children are having many complaints. Complaint is the language of a child. Compliment is the language of an adult. Commitment is the language of a matured. Contribution is the language of an enlightened. So who are you? If you are still complaining, you're a child. You're an adult, then you compliment. If you are a matured person, you'll definitely have a commitment. If you're an enlightened person, then you'll be contributing to the society, right? So become a contributor than becoming a consumer alone. At your home, kickstart from your home itself. Become a contributor than a consumer alone. I know you're all students. You're dependent. You're dependent on your parents, of course. We're all dependent but interdependent. We're all independent but interdependent. Trust. You understand when your parents go out, work and come back, why can't you just help them out to brew some coffee or a glass of water? Go with a glass of water. Invite your parents saying, have a glass of water, mom, just know you've come from your office. Make some chai, make some tea for your father and give them. Make some coffee. Surprise them with a cup of coffee. They would love. Taste however it be. Your parents love to have a cup of coffee. So become a contributor, children. You are a consumer, I know that. You're all children, you're all dependent on us. But somehow you're a little independent as well, right? So brew a cup of coffee and give them once your parents come home, because they're putting their life at stake and going out to give you all the luxury comfort. So why can't you just brew some coffee and give them the moment they come? They'll be so happy. Do that and see how happy they'll be. So become a contributor, not only the consumers, right? You have all rights to become a consumer, but you have all responsibility to become a contributor to help them in the kitchen, to help them in the house, to at least make them more happy, isn't it? It's your responsibility to make them happy. Study well, be disciplined, keep helping them. I think it's 7 o'clock now. Sujit, I am done with my time, I think. If any questions, I am ready to take, but if not, we can wrap up. Thank you, Sujit. Thanks to Padmanabhan Ayappan sir, and thanks to SR College Management once again for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And I really love all the children who are listening to me. Thank you so much, children. Love you all so much, and God bless you with tons and tons of knowledge and whatever you desire and deserve in your life. Thank you so much once again. Have a very pleasant evening. God bless you all. Enjoy your lovely Sunday. Happy weekend.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. Already I said it was wonderful meeting you online this time, and definitely this session would be an eye-opener not only for the students but also for the ones who have attended the session. Thank you so very much. It's really an honor in sharing space with you. Thank you so much. Sir, shall you post on the certificate link, sir? Feedback link?
Yeah, okay.
Participants.
I posted that.
Okay, sir. Participant, you can see the feedback link posted in the chat box. You can please fill that. This will account for your certificate. Thank you so much.
So I may leave, Sujit?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can. Thank you so much.
Once again, thank you so much to all of you, right? God bless you, children. Keep rocking. You're all rock stars. And tomorrow you're the torch bearers of this country. God bless you, children. Love you all. Take care and stay safe wherever you are.